Hello everyone and welcome to the 7th episode of my Morytania only Ironman series. In the last episode we got destroyed by a man wanting to eat fish rather than snails. And in this episode we are going to make good use out of prime time in order to make a lot of sacred oil so that we can burn shades while we wait for random events. Starting off here, we got level 36 fire making. Lighting the altar in the middle actually gives decent fire making XP, so I'm probably just going to light it up whenever it goes out. Coming up next is level 33 crafting, which allows us to make vials now. And here's level 34 crafting. And here's level 35. We've actually gotten a lot of mileage out of the cannabis shortcut now. Since we weren't able to unlock the bank in Berged Rot, we've been able to bank much faster in cannabis instead, which is very nice. Let's start opening some chests again and see what we get. Staff of Water, that's amazing. I'm just going to quickly open the other ones before I get murdered. Oh, an Adamant Sword, an Adamant Axe, Willow Logs, that's really good, we need that, and Black Square Shield. Actually, this black chain seems to be an upgrade for now. That's really good. And I think the Adamant Sword will be a great upgrade as well. At least until we get the Adamant Scimitar. We got an Evil Bob random while AFK training on some citizens. This one is going to get us 13 fishing. Also got level 59 attack here. Next shade trip coming in with an Amulet of Magic. Now, if we only could get the air staff, we would be all set for training magic once we get some runes. Oh, I did not think we would get that. Holy Gothics. We're already halfway to the full stave set now. I am definitely in the mood for training some magic. Feeling cute, might delete later, but while you can argue with my fashionscape, you cannot argue with that magic attack bonus. Let's murder these cows. Did I ever tell you that magic is my favorite skill? It just brings so much to the table. It brings teleports, enchants, and all kinds of different offensive spells and utility. It's great. So why did I pick Morytania, since magic is so difficult here? Level 5 magic coming up. Here is level 8 magic. And I think we're going to stop after this level, level 9 magic. We'll save the rest of the runes just in case we'd like to try our luck on some low level barrows. Level 7 magic was all we needed for In Aid of the Marquee either way, so we have got that already. Now we're still waiting for those Evil Bob randoms. And I just missed it, but here's level 60 attack. Oh, I can also show you my skills here, so just pause if you would like to have a closer look. Afterwards, I decided to do the ghoul task we've been putting off for so long, and let me tell you, these guys are so annoying. They run away at low HP, and then one of their buddies attack you instead, and since it's single combat, you can't hit the one you just want to kill. But here is level 19 Slayer, and here's level 20 Slayer. We still haven't used Slayer for anything yet, so I don't think it was useful to get all this luck, since hopefully we will soon be able to do temple trekking for Slayer, but it's just fun either way. So I just finished the Slayer task, as you can see, and we ended up at level 20 Slayer, but we also got level 53 defense for that. And now it's time for yet another roll of the Slayer Master die. Let's see what we get. Oh my god. We are so lucky. So I've done a lot of shade runs now, and they take a lot of time in order to fill up your inventory with keys like this. We managed to get another air staff, which is nice as a placeholder, and we also got a bunch of nature runes, which is nice for when we get access to high alchemy, since we can't really get any of these nature runes reliably. A couple of trips later, we managed to get level 59 hit points at the same time as we get a fire staff. That is really, really good, and we will use that for a long time to come. It will supply our highest damaging spells in form of the fire spells, since we can semi-reliably get air runes from the Chaos Druids. And it will also supply our high alchs later, so we don't have to farm all of these fire runes for it. I went over to Dragontooth Isle to train some woodcutting and fire making again, and look at this, we got another evil Bob random. This brings us up to level 15 fishing. Now we only need one more in order to do the quest. We're just going to chop down one more tree and level 38 woodcutting. While it isn't particularly useful, this skilling is just a bit more chill than doing the shades. And here's level 40 fire making, allowing us to make teak pyre logs, except we cannot get teak anywhere. While woodcutting, we got our first bird's nest. It contains an easy clue, but let's be honest, we're not going to be able to complete that one. The nest itself is going to be useful way down the line when we will have to make Saradomin brews, but it's going to stay in the bank for a long time. Here's 39 woodcutting, and here's 41 fire making. So we're going back to shades again, not because we want some new gear now, but we are doing bronze keys because we need a mithril bar. I previously thought we could get these from all the other chests as well, but apparently we can only get mithril bars from the bronze chests. This was brought into my attention by a fellow Morytania Ironman known as Morytania with an N. Big shout out to him, he's been helping me a lot getting started on this account. Now the reason we need a mithril bar is to actually complete the In Aid of the Marquee quest, since we will need to make the Silvthril rod for the Rod of Evandis. We might as well get the rest of the required items either way, since we need to complete the entire quest for temple trekking, although having the quicker bank access would have been really nice right now. Hint hint, evil cat. We are stabbing some green shades with our green sword, and while we're doing that we're getting level 54 defense. I cannot believe it. Praise Gothics. I mean, look at it, we already got the last random event we need. Getting these randoms has just taken 2 days. 2! That's so incredibly lucky! Now let's see what level we get from that. Level 17. That is finally allowing us to fish the mackerel. No luck on the mithril bar so far, so instead I decided to go and mine some ores, since I might accidentally have sold the bronze axes we needed for the quest. It's not for nothing though, here is level 40 mining from that. I'm also mostly mining copper here, since we've gotten quite a lot of tin drops from the swamp crabs. Let's just smelt these ores, and let us smith 10 bronze axes for the general store. Alright, let's do this. We can fish these mackerel while we cry over the fact that we will never be able to get a harpoon here for all these nice shark fishing spots. Okay, we've got all the mackerel we need now, so let's just fill up this crate. And look, it is now finally full. Let's go complete the general store and build the bank. I also just want to show you the sad state of this general store. I mean, we spent so much time being able to complete it, and look at it! It sells 4 things, none of which are useful. We can get better food in Canifis. Since we don't need the big net anymore, I'm just going to drop it here. And, I mean, bronze axe, tinderbox. Ugh. I mean, it would be a great store if it just sold small nets or harpoons. Following tradition, of course, I forgot to bring all the things we need to build a bank down here, so I'm going to have to go all the way back to Canifis to get the things to build the bank here. Be right back. Got all the things we need in hand now, so let's go back down and complete the quest as far as we can until we need the mithril bar. It feels really good to be able to finally build this now. Hey my dear sir, you seem like you could use a very important job. Look at this, it's beautiful! We have the bank! We also built a furnace down here, which could be useful at some point, but we're mostly going to use the Portfast Mattis one. Have I mentioned that I absolutely despise vampires? Their whole shtick about taking blood just creeps me the hell out. So therefore I'm really looking forward to murdering all of them, and we can start with these. Gatarangs is a total incredible pushover, and the vampires are only difficult because we need to use a sickle to kill them. But with that out of the way, let's try to find that mithril bar of ours. So I just missed us getting level 40 woodcutting. I also decided to use the gather hammer in order to kill these shades. I really like how the weapon looks, but unfortunately it's outclassed by pretty much everything, even against the shades it's made to kill. As soon as we get a rune weapon, it's going to be obsolete. So while it is the best weapon, I'm definitely going to use it. On our second trip returning to the Shades, we got lucky and got the mithril bar we needed. So now all that's left is making the Silthril rod and completing the quest. So let's do it! Let's speak to Veliev and be debriefed about what we already know. Then we'll soften the one piece of clay we mined ages ago. We'll buy a rope from the charters, use the clay on his grave to get the mold for the Silthril rod, smelt the loot skeleton silver bar and the shade chest mithril bar together with a sapphire we got from random events, use our level 1 enchant to enchant it, dip it in the Paterdomus temple well, and hand it over to Veliev so that it is in good hands. Quest completed, we get level 36 crafting from that, but more importantly, we get access to temple trekking. I will go into detail on why temple trekking is so important to us, as well as start the temple trekking grind in the next episode. If you liked this video, please remember to leave a like and also subscribe if you would like to see more. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.